Y'all, this story is absolutely nuts. Stay until the end because I'm going to share screenshots with you of this man's Facebook where he was making posts while he was doing, I'm about to tell you he was doing. It's awful. A Bradenton, Florida man went on a shooting spree on Monday night in Manatee County. He killed 3 women, including his woman and cousin, and he attempted to kill 2 of his ex-girlfriends. 28-year-old Javante Bryce traveled to several different homes late Monday night to kill different loved ones before he almost fled the state to kill an ex-girlfriend who lived in Georgia. It was on his way to Georgia that deputies were able to track him down, and he was killed in a shootout. So reportedly, just before 9 p.m., Javante traveled to the Palmetto Trace Apartments where his sister and an ex-girlfriend was, and also the mother of one of his children. Once he got there, he threatened to kill his ex-girlfriend. However, his sister was able to talk him out of that, but she said he was acting very strangely. He eventually left, and then at 9:17 p.m., Javante went to the Motel 6 in Bradenton where his mother, Tatamisha Scott, I hope I pronounced that correctly, her boyfriend and his 2 younger sisters were staying in a room. Allegedly, when he walked into the room that they were staying in, he told his 48-year-old mother, "I'm sorry," and then she asked, "What did you do?" He then shot and killed her, and it was said he fired 3 shots and killed her right there in front of her boyfriend and his 2 younger sisters. So then at 9:40 p.m., Bryce went to another place in Palmetto, Florida, where one of his 29-year-old female cousins had just attended a barbecue. Her name was Sequoia Starquez Jonquilla Bryce. And as she was getting into her vehicle there at that cookout, he shot her. Palmetto police were said to have performed life-saving measures on her, but she was taken to a local hospital, where she later died about an hour later. He then traveled to Bradenton again at about 10:04 p.m., where another one of his ex-girlfriends lived with her new partner, which was reportedly another female, and her name was Sherelle Carter. There, he shot and killed his ex-girlfriend's partner. And again, her name was Sherelle. He did not kill his ex, just her 31-year-old partner, Sherelle. Investigators then learned that after the shooting there, he was headed to Georgia to kill one of his ex-girlfriends. And that led authorities to issue a statewide BOLO, be on the lookout for his vehicle. I'm wondering if it was because of this statement, if you notice where it says, "Aya Julio, tell me what I just heard ain't true, man." And then Scuda Bryce, which is Javante, said, "Man, I'm on my way to Georgia to finish what I started." I'm going to show you the other screenshots of what he posted yesterday too. So I'm wondering if it was because of what he was posting on Facebook, authorities were able to find him headed to Georgia. I'm not sure. Deputies with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office located his vehicle, and they pulled him over and stopped him. He reportedly immediately got out of his car and started to shoot towards the deputies. This was near the Florida-Georgia state line on I-75. The deputies then returned fire, and they shot him and killed him. This was at around 1:30 a.m. local time. Reportedly, there was another person in the car with him, but she is not facing any charges. She has been identified, but I haven't been able to find out her name. I know a lot of places are choosing not to identify her. I'm not sure what the situation was with that, why she was with him. I don't know. Luckily, though, no deputies were injured in the shooting. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement will be investigating or assisting in the investigation. Authorities are still unsure of the motive, and they don't know exactly what set Javante off and why he chose to kill off his loved ones. He said they may never know, but they are continuing to investigate. Now, it was between 10 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. on Monday night into Tuesday morning that Javante started to post on Facebook, and he seemingly starts to admit his activities. So I'm going to make myself really small so that y'all can see what he said, but look what he said. "Since I can't catch you, I'm gonna catch your brother. N-word, you got me effed up. Pig, I love you, but you had to go. Baby, I love you too." Like, I'm not sure who these people are, if they were the people he was going to kill or not, but he was posting his stuff on Facebook. Here's another screenshot. Notice he told somebody that he would see them in hell. This is crazy. And he posted yesterday, "The only relationship I know I'll never lose is with the Lord." That's kind of telling in a way. Family members started begging him to stop on Facebook, and he even responded to a few comments like I showed you earlier. This is just awful, and reportedly Javante did have a criminal history, and it did include domestic violence. My heart and prayers go out to all of the victims' loved ones. This was just absolutely senseless.